I've been talking to you guys about the EIDL stuff. So we just got an increase on one of the businesses we have from 150 to 500. So we got a deposit for 350. And then they just offered us another increase from 500 to 1.4. So I got that application in, and I'm still waiting to hear back about the APN one and another entity that we have. So, I mean, there's a lot of fucking money for real cheap out there if you can get your hands on it.
Yeah. So that's a total of like they're going to get another $900,000. And there's no payments for 2 years. So guys, this is a way for you to get in cash, preserve equity. Obviously there's some hoops you want to jump through, but this is a good way for you guys to get a little bit of a backstop. And, you know, if you qualify and have that cash available.
I told Anthony, why don't we make it a strategy where if we get money, we get more money. So I said, why don't we go and negotiate with Bank of the West, which is the bank we use for APN. But instead of bringing over the business and then asking for a line of credit or some loan on top of it, why don't we negotiate before we bring the money over? And they said, yeah, we'll pre-approve you guys for a line of credit for 100 grand. So the idea is this, it's like, once we get money, you got leverage. Once you have leverage, then go and leverage that for more money. So now we're like, all right, we can get a line of credit for these guys for 100 grand. But now it's like, how can we take that thought process and continue it? Because outside of revenue and profit, there's other strategies that these guys use. It's getting loans, corporate financing, leveraging the money, and maybe getting a line of credit. So the second thing we did is we got an employee tax credit for $250,000 back in 2020. We revisited that and they said, oh, for 2021, you guys may be able to get more money. So the idea is like, okay, there's these other ways to get money that we're now becoming successful at doing, and we're just going to parlay that into just doing more of it. So I said, if I have $1 million, I want to deploy it 100% in tech. How much can I get back from the government? They said 6.5% to 10% back from the government. And then California doubles that money. So you can get potentially 13 to 20% back for every dollar you spend.
It's called the R&D tax credit.
R&D tax credit. So it's like, well, now we have this strategy. We can, as business owners, we can generate revenue and profit. We can get EIDL money, SBA money. We can leverage that money, go to a bank that we already know, get a line of credit. We can do these calls with, you know, Anthony has the vendor to get the R&D tax credit if we're going to spend money on that. And I mean,
and the employee tax.
Yeah, there's just, you got to think like that. And now we're like actively pursuing these things that are just, it's free money. It's just there.
Yeah. And if there's one last thing I want to add that we've learned the last 2 years going through this shit is that, like, you talk to somebody, they go, no, you guys don't qualify for the employee tax thing. Talk to a second person, no, you guys don't qualify. Third person, yeah, you guys qualify. You get like about 200 grand. We're like, what the fuck? And the same thing with the R&D. We talked to 3 people who said, you guys don't qualify. Fourth guy, oh, you guys qualify. We got to just do this.
Yeah, don't put yourselves out of the running until you talk to the right people. Because when you do, then it's like, wow, we got $500,000 for EIDL. We got $250,000 tax credit. We're going to get, you know, R&D tax credit when we invest in the technology. So it's all right there. That would apply to you, McNally, as well. So.